In this video, I'll discuss how the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the courts, and more specifically, the speedy trial rights of my clients and other people facing charges in the criminal justice system. Let's begin by stating the obvious. The Sixth Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees a criminal defendant a right to a speedy trial, which means that charges by information or indictment should be filed within 30 days of his arrest or when a summons is issued, and then the trial should start within 70 days after that. But the Sixth Amendment does not specifically enumerate those deadlines. Those deadlines actually come from the Speedy Trial Act, which was passed by Congress. Now, there are two exceptions when the Congress told the courts that they're allowed to modify the schedule. One, when the witnesses or the defendant are unavailable, and number two, where the modification serves the ends of justice. Since the pandemic began, it seems like more than ever my clients are concerned with their speedy trial rights. And maybe rightfully so. After all, a person has a right to resolve their case within a reasonable time.
Hour hand, minute hand, second hand, sweet. Time is of the essence, gotta pick it up a beat. Cause time is money and money is time. The one that does it faster is the one that we buy. High gear, full tilt, gotta get it done. Quick, bite fast food, eat it on the run. Rush job, turn around, speed is now the key. Tell them that you want it ASAP. Get it in an instant, punch and run. Out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I urge you to listen and to trust your attorney. And if you don't, hire a new one. Because even if the court allows you to proceed to trial, you're going to have other obstacles. For example, getting a fair jury, because during the pandemic, let's be honest, people are going to be hard to find to come to court. People just don't want to take the risk. You're going to have issues presenting evidence, especially physical evidence during trial. And finally, most of the people in the courtroom will be wearing masks. I know there's some exceptions with witnesses, where the court allows them to take off the mask, but still you're going to have issues with people continuing wearing masks. And one of the things that the jury has to evaluate is how truthful the person appears on the witness stand. So trust your attorney, and if he tells you that it's better to continue the trial, maybe that's the best thing to do. However, your attorney needs to focus to make sure that the government is not using the pandemic in order to cause a delay as a tactical approach, where they gain an unfair advantage during trial because of the delay. And finally, during this last year, I've noticed that more than ever, you need to hire a good attorney who's willing to put in the time to present a good bond packet at the detention hearing if you're in federal court. Because it is much easier to wait for trial, even if it's getting delayed, if you're out of custody on bond. But if you're sitting in jail, those are the clients I'm always most worried about in terms of the Speedy Trial Act, because I'm aware that waiting for trial while in custody is much more difficult than when you're outside. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button so next time I post, you'll be first to know.